Alright, welcome to another day of 30 Days of Handmade Gifts. You're watching Anna Marie 33771. And if you have any questions, my email is annamarie29@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. Even if you like what I'm doing, just send me an email and let me know that you like it. I would love some feedback. Today we're going to make something that I'm really happy with how it turned out. I made the whole thing from start to finish on a Ustream, and I'll link that down below. And I had an idea for what I wanted to do, and I didn't really know where I was going to go with it. So I did the whole thing on the Ustream. It's a 3-part series, or it's a 3-part video. So make sure you get all 3 parts. And then this is the finished product. This is a Christmas planner / junk journal, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I used pattern paper from Recollections. It was called Naughty or Nice. It was Christmas, and I bought it because I liked this image, and so of course I made that my cover, and I didn't put anything else on it. Number one, because I want to be able to carry this in my purse, so I don't want a lot of stuff on the front because, you know, it'll fall off and it'll get smashed and whatever. All of these will get smashed, I'm sure, but it's just lace, so it's okay if it gets smashed. I wanted to keep it very simple on the front for that reason. And then I kept it kind of simple on the inside. You can see it's very pretty. It's lots of different layers, lots of different patterns and designs, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to go through it with you really quick here, and then if you want to see how to make it, check out the link down below. Okay, so when it opens up, in here is a nice big pocket that I'm going to use to stick any sort of Christmas gift list I have. I'm just going to stick them right in there. After I write them down, I'm just going to stick them in there, and then that way I have an idea of who I want and what I've already gotten. I like to keep track of what I've already gotten and what I haven't gotten and all that fun stuff. So that's a big envelope, and then I can write on the back of it if I'd like. And then here's a tag, one of the first tags. I loved how this came out. It's so pretty. It's aged and inked up, and I showed you how I did this in the class, and then I can write on the back of it if I want to. And then here is just another bag I can stick something in. I'm gonna make inserts for those, and then just a page I can write on. And then in here is an envelope. I'm going to make an insert for it, and then another page I can write on. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use everything for. I just know that I'm going to keep this as a momentum of this Christmas, so I know I'm going to keep track of, you know, a lot of stuff. And then in here, this opens up. It's a little pocket, and I edge punched it and then strung the baker's twine through it, and I thought it looked really cool. And then over here is some more room for writing, and then a little tag, mostly so I wanted to add another color of lace to the top, so I added another smaller tag, and then another page, and then a paper bag so I can throw whatever I want in there, and then more paper, another small paper bag, and then more paper, another tag, another fun little tag, and then more paper, and then a fun little another pocket on the back. Okay, with all the stamping, like on this page here and on the tags, I stayed with the theme of the paper. With the paper, there was a lot of there was a lot of like faint music note stuff, and so I used my music note stamps and to kind of tie in what didn't match with the paper collection. And then it turned out that none of the papers that I used actually had the music notes except for this back page, and they're really faint. You can barely see them. But anyways, here's the album, and I was really happy with how it turned out. It's very cool. And then there's still room for me to add more to it if I want to. I made this from start to finish on Ustream, so you can watch the whole thing. It's very long. It's 3 parts. But you can see how I put it together and how my thought process worked on the whole thing. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Again, my email is annamarie29@gmail.com. And I hope to see you back here again tomorrow for another day of 30 days of handmade gifts.